Hola! Today is Friday, June 21st, 2013. I almost said 2002. Don't ask why. um, and my topic, I'm going to try and stay on topic, is, okay, last time when I was talking about the whole life list thing, I had mentioned that, um, when you're in a wheelchair, I'm not saying like when you end up in a wheelchair like in your late 20s or anything like that, but like I ended up in a wheelchair when I was 12 because I was allergic to the hepatitis B vaccine, right? So, blah blah blah. Fast forward. So, I had to look up things on my own, like I said last time. And people in wheelchairs, um, when you're start out at a young age, you end up dating probably not until your mid to late 20s. And so there's this I was taking this women's studies class. It was around I don't know, I guess I was 23 or so. And I was looking up information because I was writing a paper about um, sexuality, um, about um, physical disabilities and sexuality, because I couldn't get it anywhere else. Where could I get that kind of information other than the internet? Nowhere. Why? My mom didn't think I should be having sex, neither did my sister, so I had to look it up for myself online. And there was this magazine that I came across, and it had some pretty good articles, pretty cool ones that were helpful. Except there was this one article that I can't remember exactly where it came from, if it was written here or British Columbia or the BBC or exactly where, but it was in this one magazine that came out quarterly and online, and it was saying, and there's also a movie that is coming out about this topic that I did see a trailer to last weekend on Nothing But Trailers. And that comes on Access TV if you watch it. But this is why it reminded me of this. But it's about sex surrogacy. Now, I'm like 23 and I'm reading this article, and even now I don't really think I agree with this, but you can have your own opinion. Now, what they are going to do, and they were trying to pass this law in Canada, by the way. I don't know what came of this in Canada. I never checked up. But what they would do is your insurance would pay for this, okay? So it's kind of like legalizing prostitution insurance-wise. So, okay. They would see if you would qualify for this, your insurance, and they would pay for it, of course, and you would qualify for a certain amount of hours with a male or woman, of course, depending on who you are, male, female, and probably your sexual orientation, and I'm sure they would take that into account also, and they would also take into account what, like, if you have ever experienced any type of sexual activity. And they would come to your house and stimulate you sexually. So they would, let's say the first time they would come to your house, they would start with touch. Okay, because that's what you would do with, okay, like someone you're trying to get close to, right? Touch is the first thing. So maybe you would do like a little bit of touching, like not sexually at first, but just touch. Maybe, I don't know, on the neck or on the arm. I don't know, something like that. And then the next time, maybe it would just be massage. It would depend mostly on the person and what you would qualify for. Now, in certain cases, it would also, let's say, I think in, I don't know how many cases or which cases it would allow, but it would also qualify some people to actually have sex with these surrogates. With I don't like to refer to them as surrogates because it makes them sound like robots or something. I don't know. But yeah, with, I guess, like therapists, kind of, okay? So you would actually have sex with them, depending on what you're qualified for. And of course, you're only given a certain amount of visits with the therapists / surrogates. And so that could be your first time. And
3 minutes.
So, I don't know. They were trying to pass that law in Canada. And I read that. And I did add that into my paper. As, you know, part of it, of course. And saying that could be, part of solving the solution for some people who can't get out, I guess. I don't know. I can't get out of you know how I couldn't get out of the house for the longest time, and even now it's difficult. And I don't think, I don't want a sex surrogate. No, I don't want somebody to pretend like they are into me to have sex with me. I actually want to find someone who is into me and have sex with them, okay? That's what I want. But maybe it's different for someone else. I don't know. Maybe for a male, maybe it would be different. For a female who doesn't care. I don't know. Do you have any opinions? Let me know what you think. Should they pass this law if it's not passed already? And what do you think? Should it be passed somewhere else? I don't know. Let me know what you think, okay? Ciao.